Hello, wine lovers! It's Whining Away with Corey and Ray, and we're so happy you stopped by today. Hello. Say hello, Ray.
Hello, Ray.
Okay, so we are glad that you joined us again, and surprise, surprise, we have a wine to talk to you about. This one is one that Ray brought, so I will hand it over to him.
Well, do what you said you were going to do. Remember you said you were going to give that introduction in Portuguese so everyone would know what kind of wine it was? Okay.
Yeah, I have to go back to Rosetta Stone and I'll get back to you on that.
Come on!
I don't even know one word in
I
Portuguese.
don't need pure Brazil, but just give me the, ironbound section North Portuguese.
Chorizo!
There you go. Okay. So, a lot of people, when they think Portuguese white, think Vinho Verde. And that's not one of my favorites. I'm not a fan of Vinho Verde.
It's kind of sweet.
Well, it's just a Vinho Verde it means green wine, and the reason they call it that is because they pick it before it even gets ripe. And it's very underdeveloped, if you will. But you can make it ice cold. You can rifle it down while your kids are swimming in the pool, and you're pretending to.
You're watching them.
You can pretend you're having a bottle of water, but it's filled with Vinho Verde because it has no color. I try to encourage people all the time to try different Portuguese whites because there are a lot of blends and there's different things that are really good. But in the American market, everyone just thinks Vinho Verde. So I have one here that I just brought in recently. It's called Catarina Bacalhoa. Catarina Bacalhoa. Catarina Bacalhoa, a no Vinho Verde Bacalhoa Catarina. See, you couldn't do that to start. And this is a 3-grape blend. It is 55% Fornaio Pires. Say it with me. Fornaio Pires.
What is that? I've never even heard of it.
It's a Portuguese grape.
Okay.
And there is even some Portuguese Chardonnay. Now I know what you're saying. They grow Chardonnay in Portugal?
They do, apparently.
Well, Catarina Bacalhoa. And then there's Arinto. Another Portuguese grape. But this is an extremely affordable bottle. It's $10.99. And I think for the money, this has great flavor. You get like golden apple. Corey, have you ever had a golden apple?
Yes, they're not my favorite. I don't like yellow apples.
Well, I guess you never drank one because it's delicious. And in fact, that's what Fernando Pires means in Portuguese.
Really?
It's golden apple that Corey doesn't like.
Is that true? That's not true.
Yeah, Corey, they named it after you.
No, I mean, I thought it's maybe called golden apple, but...
See, you could tell Corey anything.
The people out there are also going, well, what am I learning here? He's lying to me about things.
No, that's really the name of the grape. I'm just lying about what it means. But if you Google it, like Corey likes to say, Google Fernando Pires,
yeah,
then you will know that it means golden apple that Corey doesn't like.
Okay.
But I mean, this is delicious. It's...
Now, how hard is it going to be for people to find this? Hard. They're going to have to call you or they're not going to have anything like this.
I don't know that that's true. I mean, you could find a white Portuguese blend. Maybe you won't find the Catarina Bacalhoa. But there are other white Portuguese wines other than Vinho Verde, which is why I brought this, because I'm trying to get the word out there, people.
Okay. Nix the Vinho Verde. Try a blend.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with Vinho Verde. I just feel like Vinho Verde is a wine that somebody who just wants to get a quick buzz chooses because there's nothing to it. You can just rifle it down. It's, it's like the White Claw of wine. White Claw being a
hard seltzer.
Hard seltzer.
Gotcha.
Google it if you don't trust us. Now I know how I got that scratch on the nose.
Yeah.
But there's 13.5 alcohol. It reminds me a little bit of it like a Chardonnay, but not, not oaked. unoaked, but there's a lot of tree fruit.
Yeah, you don't smell really an oaky smell at all.
But
is it made in stainless steel, you think?
Or, I mean, even if they use oak, they're probably, I mean, you know, sometimes in Portugal they use like Slovenian oak and things like that, and it's just much, much tighter, and it doesn't give off that huge oak presence.
Like you're chewing on a campfire.
That we encourage in California. So, but $10.99. I mean, I love it. It's going to be one of my go-tos this summer. Fernando Perez.
Oh, so the family reunion. Maybe you'll bring one of these and share it with the cousins. You can do the Catarina Bacalhoa dance. Maybe.
All depends.
Depends on what.
What kind of attitude Corey has that day?
The joy of having a brother.
Yeah, I mean, I really enjoy this. I'm excited that I brought it in. I can't wait to share it with my customers.
Okay.
Fernando
And
Perez.
customers, if you're watching or you want to be one of Ray's
Chardonnay
customers,
and
NJWineseller, Cranford. In case you were not sure, NJWineseller, Cranford.
Well, I mean,
yeah, he's got the gear on and everything. Oh, double gear. He's in love.
says it on my undies too, but
He's in love. He's getting a
trust
tattoo
me.
next week. NJWineseller. And
Yep.
that's a shout out to Jason, right? Our friend Jason.
How did we shout out to Jason?
Because we're talking about NJWineseller, and when you think of NJWineseller, you think of Jason, think of you.
Okay, so I guess that's a shout out. Just saying
Right.
NJWineseller, we
Shout out
mean
to
Jason.
Yep. And we're hoping he's watching this episode too.
That would be something.
Yeah. All right. So everybody else, thank you for joining. Hope you learned a little bit about a different type of Portuguese white blend. And you go out and try something new. If you can't find this one, you just make it a mission to find one.
Just ask your wine person if there's a wine shop that you go to and there's, you know, a salesman or someone that is there that you trust. Say, I'd like to try something Portuguese that's not Vinho Verde. Something white that's not Vinho Verde. And
good luck to you.
give it a shot. I mean, we've said how many times on this show that Portugal is one of your best places to go as far as not spending a lot of money but getting a quality wine. I mean, this is a perfect example.
Okay, and if you try this one or you try one like it, get in touch with us. Leave us a message, comment in the comment section, like the post. Let us know about your finds, and we would love to try to get a bottle and talk about it on the show.
See, I don't know how Corey doesn't like golden apples. This is yummy.
Okay, you enjoy that. And as always, here's to good wine.
Here's to Google it.
And here's to a life with a brother.